It's not something that you think about until it happens to you or a loved one, but preventable medical harm has killed more than 200 people, according to one group. Tonight, we're honoring one doctor in the Valley who is spreading awareness to get that number down to zero. He's doing it not by just talking the talk, but walking the walk to all the major ballparks across the country. How did you spend your summer? Dr. David Mayer spent his virtually walking over 1,300 miles to 17 major league ballparks, all for an important cause, avoiding medical harm for patients and medical workers that could have been prevented.
The third leading cause of death in this country behind cancer and heart disease, and that's preventable medical harm to both patients and caregivers.
Dr. Mayer, who is the CEO of the Patient Safety Movement Foundation, says over-communication between patients and doctors is one of the keys to preventing misdiagnosis and getting the right care. Medical facilities need to provide necessary tools and resources to healthcare staff to keep themselves and patients safe. That's what Mayer is trying to call attention to, one step at a time.
People who hear about my walk reach out and say, "Could I walk with you? I lost a daughter due to preventable medical harm. I'm a caregiver that believes in this cause."
Each day that he walks, he honors those who have lost their lives.
We leave what's called memorial stones and do a little ceremony with those people's names on those stones. And we leave them at each of the ballparks.
So why baseball? Why not? Baseball has been a glue for America.
Baseball has been a sport that has survived through everything through the years. And it's doing its best to survive during the pandemic.
By February, he hopes to have walked the equivalent miles from San Diego to Jacksonville, Florida, reaching all 30 major league ballparks and getting the word out about preventable medical harm.